24. Hello, my Care Bears. Show your love and support to your girl, Marie. I am going to Rosh Hashanah, so thank you for everyone who has donated. I appreciate your love, energy, kisses. Mwah. I'm so excited. So now I just have to get my plane tickets on in my hotel room, and I'm done. So thank you, everybody. I'm still doing the $20 email readings because this is my JOB. So check out my JOB if you want to connect with my energies, and I'll connect with your energies and see what pops out. Get a general. It's 1,500 words. If you just want to see what's going on and what resonates to you, it's for August, September, and October. I also offer different consultations as well. You can check that out in the link in the description box below. So on the 12th, Juno moves into your first house. The focus for some of you is more towards the people in your life. You can be more invested in other people's problems. You also benefit through business collaborations, alliances, partnerships, or other people in your life could be helping you grow. Juno is trining Uranus in the 1st and 8th house with this energy, so you definitely benefit through alliances, collaborations, business partnerships like lawyers, realtors, doctors, etc. Anybody that can help you achieve your goals, you really benefit through them at this time. If you weren't getting along with other people at work, you may find that you are going to be getting a lot better along with other people at work. This is a great time for communications, or having more influence over others. A time that you're on other people's time with Juno trining Pluto in retrograde. This is going to be in your 5th house with your 1st house. For some of you, not the best time to mingle if you're single. If you're single, but you could find real love here, it's just 5th house energy. 5th house is like karmic energy as well, so karmic lovers. So that means that you two have relationship issues or past life stuff that you two need to work on from previous lives, okay? So this could be like a twin flame, or even the soulmate coming back, but you two have a soul contract, or, you know, it's up to you. It could be long-lasting. It may not be less long-lasting. So if you would like to know, check out compatibility report, and I can help you out with that. On the 13th, Juno opposes Neptune in retrograde. You can be analytical in your way of thinking. I feel like you're not so quick to jump into other people's drama. I feel like you are more realistic when it comes to your way of thinking, so you don't allow other people to put you in a crisis situation, or you don't allow yourself to get caught up in things that are out of your control at this time. I feel like you could be more selective. You could be focusing on what is important to you and not really caring about the outline of point A, point B, point C, because Chiron is also in retrograde at this time, making you a bit more analytical and not overanalyzing or overthinking things. Juno opposing North Node at this time with the 1st and 7th house. You can be dominating your relationships, or you could be getting into power struggles with other people, or clashing with your current partner, or working on your relationship issues that need to work on. Your wants and desires could be changing when it comes to love, or what you want with love. For some of you, you want to move away from your partner. For some of you, not all of you. If I already spoke to you, it's not you. Okay? Because you want your space. Okay? Some of you, not all of you. Others of you, you want open relationship. I feel like those of you over 50 could be really going into it. Oh, love you too, Kelly. Could be going through it at this time with your partnership, with this energy. Because why? Because you have a stellium in Libra, and then those of you who have stellium in Libra as well in your natal chart, also you could be going through it with relationships, but it depends what house it's on too, because this is based on the rising and the sun in the 1st house, okay? For others of you, you could be wanting an open relationship, crushing on other people. For some of you, you may not know what you want from this relationship, and you want to be more to yourself, especially those of you who are 54. 54, what the hell? What? Okay, so I meant to say those of you who are 50 and older, but I guess emphasis on the age 54. Okie dokie. Bling bling. On the 14th, I don't know where that came from. On the 14th, Caputo and Ceres are involved in forming a T-square at this time with Juno conjunct with the Lilith moon in the 7th house with the North Node. So we can see a lot of changes happening with relationship dynamics at home. For some of you, you could be going through it emotionally at this time. You could feel things very intensely with the Lilith moon conjunct Juno and Libra. Either you're going through it emotionally at this time and just feeling it emotionally. You could be very sensitive at this time towards the energies and the energies of other people and be like a little bit of a psychic sponge at this time with this energy and taking on other people's feelings during this time period. You're not getting along with family members at this time, or you're just going through it emotionally, because there are some things that are out of your control, like with money and career, could be out of your control. But also, you know, you can get, because Eros is in retrograde and Chiron is in retrograde in your 7th house, you're very analytical in your way of thinking. Uranus is not well aspected in your 8th house, so this is not the best time trying to control your relationships or trying to control symbiotic relationships that you are hiring at this time. So you need to be on other people's time at this time. You need to be careful with dealing with other people that you work with this energy, because you could be finding it very difficult now dealing with other people at work. You need to pick and choose your battles, or because you could be like extremely independent at this time with this energy, and other people don't know how to deal with you being extremely independent, okay? And I've seen this in a lot of my readings, my personal readings that I've been doing for people at this time, is that you could be very extremely independent and wanting to do things for yourself, by yourself. And the problem is that your strong need for independence and do it by yourself and not being a team player leads to very much difficulties, almost making you look like a snob at work, or leading towards difficulties at work. So try to be more of a team player, try to listen more, try to be more of a team player at this time with this energy here, okay? Because during this time period, you could be making more enemies than friends. So try to be that team player. Try to be more of a follower at this time, unfortunately. Okay, when Uranus is well aspected, then be highly independent, do your own thing, whatever. When Uranus is not well aspected, be a follower, because then you're not going to get into fights with other people. You're going to get along for the sake of getting along, and nobody's going to give you a hard time. All right. On the 15th, busy energy with the moon in Sagittarius, a great time for communications. Business can be picking up. This can be a secret project you can be working on. For others of you, when it comes to friends at work, you could be making friends with the enemy, or those of you going back to school, you could find your social circle is going to change this month. You can become friends with the popular kids. Your sworn enemy and things between you and other people in your life, like friends, can have a dramatic turn of events happening, and then it's going to have a dramatic turn of events again when Mercury goes direct. So be wary. If this person was your enemy during the school year, then come Mercury goes direct, you two are going to be fighting again, okay? Or your social circle is going to be changing again. So I would be careful with this. Careful with thoughts, because thoughts really do become things now with the air trine happening. Hades is squaring Poseidon with your 2nd and 10th house. So whatever you're thinking about all day long, it should become with this energy here. For some of you, you could be getting really intense fights with others. Real drama could be happening around you at this time, either with friends or at work. I feel like even though you're going through it, you're not going to be worried about certain things in your life. You're just very sensitive at this time because of Lilith moon and of Juno at this time with this energy, and Pallas and Scorpio. So you're very sensitive with this energy, okay? It could be you're more tuned into your environment around you psychically. So whatever you're feeling in the room, like you could read a room, and what happens is that you're not acknowledging, oh, I feel good. You see, I used to do this all the time. Every time I walk, I still do this whenever I walk in a room. And especially when I work out, because where I work out, I think I have a lot of state troopers that work at my Planet Fitness, and that work out there. And sometimes I'll feel like violence, and like real violence. Like I think some people have been through some shit, and it's like, oh my God. And I'm like, that is not me. So I'll acknowledge that, because I come in, I got my positive music. Like, I'm so lame. I got my law of attraction music going, my positive music going, so I can be feel motivated, work out and stuff. And the next thing you know, I'm like, I crave violence. And it's like, burn, mother, burn. And it's like, you know, but it's not my energy, and I acknowledge that, you know. And then I'm like, ooh, somebody in a bad mood, somebody want to kill somebody, somebody really going through it, somebody was in the army. I'm like, what the hell? Okay, so it's kind of like that. So I acknowledge the energy in the room, and then I acknowledge my energy. When I was in, I was fine. When I was in my car, I was beautiful, I was having fun, you know, I was thinking about Starbucks. And then when I come in here, it's like, oh my gosh, you know, crash and burn, bitch. And it's like, wow. So, you know, I just acknowledge that energy, and then I release it, and I acknowledge it, and I create that barrier between my energy and everybody else's energy, because I acknowledge how I felt when I came in and when I came out. Okay, so you need to acknowledge the energy in the room and be more self-aware of your feelings, because you are, you know, right now we are powerful magnets for attraction. So whatever we think all day long, that's what we're going to invite into our life. So if you're thinking violence, 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 then you're going to bring in arguments at home with this energy. You're going to attract problems when driving. A lot of road rage people attacking your car and trying to play bumper car with your car. So you just acknowledge the energy to break the energy. On the 16th, don't believe everything you hear. Talk is super cheap. People could be catfishing you at this time and trying to catfish you out of your money, or telling you sob stories. You can have a difficult time saying no to other people, because others tend to work on your heartstrings. So careful with being gullible. You may get into arguments with other female relatives. There seem to be a lot of inconveniences in you running errands at this time. Not the best energy week, because you could be trying to people could be trying to give you unnecessary advice at this time. Or it could be a situation here when you go talking about your life to other people may get frustrated with you because you're not taking on their advice, and you're still bitching and complaining about things that are out of your control at this time, when all you want to do is let other people listen to you. And instead, you could be dealing with a Taurus this week that could be pissed off at you because you haven't taken their advice, and you're still bitching and complaining about a situation. So I would be careful how much you bitch and complain about, or just let people know, I just want to bitch and complain for a few minutes, because me and my friend Noli do this, and I go, and I don't bitch and complain to anybody. If I do, I write it in my journal, and then if I'm really upset, you can tell when I'm really upset, then I go take it to the internet, and then I bitch while I'm doing my horoscopes, and I bitch and complain about my problems. But most of the time, you know, I call him up. If worse comes to worse, then I go, I need to bitch and complain. And then he does the same thing too. I need to bitch and complain. So you need to let people know that you calling to bitch and complain. Okay? And then we got 20 minutes of bitching and complaining, and then after that we go on to something else. Okay? Because we're not going to hang on to that energy. So you need to let people know, are you bitching and complaining, or do you want advice? Because you could be going around like to everybody talking about the same thing, and then you're going to catch a Taurus or a Scorpio energy, and they're going to be like, you still bitching and complaining? You haven't done anything? You haven't listened to my advice? Ooh, you're going to get it. So, you know, it's best not, if you're going to bitch, bitch. But if you're looking for advice, you better take that advice, even though you don't want to. Okay? It's like, you better eat that pie. Even though you don't want to eat it, it's like, you screwed. Okay? So I would be careful with this. I feel also you could be reevaluating your relationships with others. You don't know why you hang out with certain people anymore with this energy, and you're kind of like butting heads with them. Again, you might not be getting along with a Taurus, all right? I feel like somebody had a specific question. The answer is yes, and I feel like you're manifesting the situation into your life, okay? So whatever you're thinking about all day long, so it shall become. I feel like this is a great time for on-the-job training with this energy as well. Also, again, you're manifesting something into your life. The Three of Coins talks of growth happening for you as well. This could be emotional growth. This could be like getting internship at this time. This could be growth with career. I see on-the-job training happening for you with this energy. For some of you, you could be taking on a leadership position. and there could be on-the-job training for that. The Empress card, I see you happy on a financial level and an emotional level, so there's more money coming your way at this time. The Six of Swords, get the hell out of your damn head. It's not the place to be. I do feel like for some of you here, this could be plans to travel or traveling coming up for you. The Justice card, I feel like this is a time for destiny, so destiny tends to work in your favor, or the world tends to work in your favor with this energy as well. The King of Wands, you could be dealing, this could be dealing with somebody that is stuck in their ways of thinking with this energy here as well. For some of you, I feel like you could be reevaluating your love life, your love relationship at this time with this energy, because this person's not going to change. So what you see is that is what you're going to get forever. Okay. The Queen of Cups, I feel like for some of you here, this could be traditional dating coming up for you with this energy as well. For some of you, you need to go more with the flow this week, or yeah, you may need to be more adaptable to this other person at this time, because what you see is what you get. Okay, so this person's not going to change, and you kind of need to accept that situation with this energy. Okay, the Six of Wands, I feel like this is progress being made. So this person could be taking baby steps in trying to change and trying to grow and evolve at this time, or whatever you need from this person. I feel like for some of you, this could also be good news in regards to career. There could be some small progress in that. I do see success in legal affairs coming towards you with this energy as well. Alrighty. The Seven of Swords, you can be more quiet and to yourself. You could be keeping to yourself at this time. You could be more of a quiet observer in your life with this energy here, and kind of keeping your nose to the grindstone and staying out of other people's way this week, because you're going to find with Uranus not being well aspected, you're really going to butt heads with other people, and you're really going to get into fights with them. So you could just be keeping it quiet and more to yourself. The Tower card talks of change. For some of you here, there could be some unexpected expenditures coming up in regards to money matters. So be careful. Just see life as an upgrade. So this could be an upgrade happening. So certain things could be breaking down so you can get an upgrade. So like your washer or dryer. For some of you, this could be dealing with weather. So there could be some turn of events with weather. For some of you, this could be dealing with like tornado or water, or God forbid, typhoon. For some of you, something coming up in regards to that with this energy here as well. For some of you, you could be repeating cycles with this energy, or, you know, if certain things broke last year around this time, expect them to break again with this energy here as well. Alrighty. The Eight of Coins, I feel like you can be throwing yourself into your work with this energy here. For some of you, you need to get out of your head at this time. For some of you, not all of you, this could be dealing with obsessive thinking. For some of you, this could be on-the-job training happening for you as well. For some of you, again, home renovations. So there could be some unexpected expenditures coming up because of home renovations at this time. Either you needing to renovate a home with this energy as well. Alrighty, so that could be coming up. The Knight of Coins, I feel like this is a time of new beginnings. I feel like for some of you, okay, so like as I connect, I'm hearing breakfast. Okay, so either you're going to have a breakfast meeting with somebody, or for some of you in the morning time, something important is going to be happening for you in the morning. Okay, so I feel like there could be some kind of money opportunity or some kind of business meeting that happens in the morning that's going to be very important. Okay, for some of you, this could be like having an important meeting and at work, and them feeding you breakfast, like bringing donuts and stuff like that with this energy. So I feel like that could be happening. So something about the morning this week is very important to you. All right, so just be aware of that. I do feel like there's going to be an important meeting coming up. I do feel like fortune is going to be bubbling over. So this is also a hobby turning into a business at this time as well. So a great time for money and business. The Devil card, I feel like for some of you here, you could be working on yourself. You could also be leaving a toxic relationship. Stay away from dominating women at this time with this energy. If they find you to be highly independent, they could be gunning for you this week, so I would stay away from them. I do see an ending coming up as well. This could be a divorce happening for you. Be careful of manipulative people at this time. Be careful what you get talked into with this energy as well. The Fool card, I feel like for some of you here, you could be hanging around a not so great crowd with this energy here, so you may have lessons with friends, but it's going to to be okay. Learn the lessons that you need to learn at this time. I do see prayers being answered. Pluto energy, change is happening. So this could be changes going on at work. So certain things may no longer apply in your life at this time with this energy. The Judgment card, again, endings are coming up. This could be a divorce. And also, whatever energy that you're going through this week, there could be a recovery coming up. Either the recovery is coming up this week or it's coming up next week. Okay, so I feel like the energy is going to get better with this week. Okay, the Lovers card deals with contracts and negotiation. For some of you, this is a beautiful time for love, but love is not happening anytime soon. I feel like for some of you here, if you're in a love relationship, you two could be crazy in love with each other. For some of you, not all of you. I feel like for some of you, this is a great time for alliances with this energy here as well. Contracts and negotiations could be in your favor during this time period, or you could be getting like a work contract this week as well. For others of you, I feel like, you know, this could be dealing with the power couple, but it's not coming in anytime soon. The Two of Swords, I feel like for some of you, this could be somebody making an impulse decision and coming towards you with a message of love as well, alrighty? The High Priestess card, there's a psychic connection between you and another person with this energy. Also, with the High Priestess card and the Devil card, this is telling me that it's best to, your best weapon is silence at this time, so keep quiet. For some of you, you're finding love at the workplace, so while you're working, you'll be finding love. For others of you, you're loving your job at this time with this energy here as well. I feel like for some of you, this could be a great time for getting a job with this energy. The Five of Coins, I feel like you're very ambitious and tenacious when it comes to power. For some of you, emphasis on unexpected expenditures coming up for you as well with this energy, so I do see you renovating the home. The Two of Wands, I feel like you're very inventive and original in your way of thinking at this time. For some of you, new year, new you, when you go back to school with this energy, so you could be reinventing the self at this time, and I feel like it's going to make you very popular, but only temporarily, because we're doing this during the Mercury retrograde, so you may have to do something else in order to like keep the peace between you and your enemies. Okay, so just be aware of that with this energy, because you will make friends with them, but the problem is keeping them is going to be a little bit tougher. Okay, so just be careful when Mercury goes direct, because your relationship dynamic with them can change. Okay, for some of you, you could be starting a career or job transfer at a new place with this energy here, or this could be moving to a different location at work, or just moving in a different location out altogether to kind of change the energy around, and I feel like you will change the energy. A great time for those of you to take initiative, a great time for those of you in leadership positions, or those of you who are team leaders in groups. It's a great time for you. The Knight of Cups, blessings onto the universe. You're going through thorough changes in your life at this time with this energy here. Okay, I feel like that is happening. The Three of Wands, recognition and success is coming to you during this time period. Teamwork makes the dream work, so you do benefit through other people. The Page of Swords, I feel like this could be secret lovers. I feel also for some of you, when you come into this relationship, I feel that this could be you two are going to keep your relationship quiet and kind of cultivate your relationship and build a foundation for your relationship before you introduce each other as a couple. Okay, so you guys are going to take your time with the love relationship with this energy. Okay, for others of you, this could be somebody that you're having an emotional affair with at this time with this energy as well. I do see you signing contracts, so this is a great time for if you're looking for a contract job in Europe with this energy. The Emperor card, I do see stability in relationships at this time for some of you here as well. For some of you, I don't feel like the soulmate is coming in quick with this energy, so take your time. The Six of Cups, I feel like this is going to be a great relationship coming into your life. I feel like you already know this person as well with this energy, so it's up to you what you want to do with this energy. Show your love and support to your girl Marie. I am available for $20 email readings tomorrow, so check that out as well. You know, this is my job, so support it. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share, and thank you for everyone who has. And yes, I'm going to Rosh Hashanah, so thank you. Kisses. Mwah.